Daniel and his friends lived in Jerusalem, but Jerusalem was taken over by the Babylonians, and the boys were taken to Babylon. They were probably teenagers at the time. The king instructed that Daniel and his friends be taught the Babylonian ways and be given Babylonian food. Now, when the steward started to give the boys food, Daniel and his friends, they knew this was a problem because God's law said that they could not eat this kind of food. So they asked the steward if they could have something else. The steward said, "What am I going to do if you don't look as healthy as the other boys?" But Daniel had an idea. He said, "Test us. Give us vegetables and water for 10 days and see how we look at the end of that time." The steward thought this was a good idea. So for 10 days he tested the boys, giving them vegetables and water. When the time was up and he came to see how they looked, the steward found that Daniel and his friends looked really healthy, better than the boys who had been given the king's food. So he actually decided to give everybody vegetables like he was giving Daniel and his friends. Daniel and his friends obeyed God's law. By doing this, they acted in faith, trusting God. That is why we call them heroes of the faith. Here are some questions to go over with a parent or a teacher. Do you know the names of Daniel's friends? And these rules about food, where do we find those in the Bible? If you're unsure, you can post a question to Facebook, or you can get on the Marco Polo app and ask one of our pastors.